Hello everyone, Hind here and welcome back to my channel. In this tutorial we will take a look at the GUV 8700 pod. With the GUV pod you can choose to carry either the 30mm grenade launcher or 2 times 7.62mm and 1 times 12.7mm machine guns. I'm going to start up with the machine gun pods. So let's set up our weapons. Let's remove the stick here. Make sure that the auxiliary source lights are on. The sight are on, range inert, fire control computer, and we are going to set this one to fixed MG 7.62 and 12.7mm. What needs to be added here is that with the machine gun pod you can choose to either fire both the 7.62mm and the 12.7mm at the same time. That is for this position. If you set it in this one it only fires the 12.7mm, and if you set it in this position it only fires the 7.62mm. But let's start off with shooting both of them. And of course we are going to ask Petrovich to ready the weapons. And we are going to set our sights to sync and this one to auto. And lastly we are of course going to make sure that our radar altimeter is on, and let's turn on the fan. So let's head out to our targets. And once again we're going to visit our insurgents right here. So let's take off. Alright, we are approaching our targets, so let's go down and do a pop-up attack. Oh, there they are. Didn't see them there at first. Alright, let's just pause there really quick, like so. And as you can see, when using the machine gun pods we actually have our floating reticle, and that is going to help us immensely. So let's just on pause here and see what we can do about them. Again, the effective range of these things are roughly 2000 meters, so let's try to keep it within that. Let's break away here. And as you guys saw, I was shooting quite short bursts, and that is because I had this one in the short burst. So let's switch it to long, like so. And this time let's just fire our 12.7mm and see what that does. Let's try to take out the vehicles. Alright guys, let's make a new attack run, but let's dim our sight there a little bit, like so. That's better. Let's pop up. There we have the truck, so let's try and get it. And it's on fire. Let's break away. And as you saw now my bursts were longer and I only fired the 12.7mm. Now let's try and switch to our 7.62s and let's try and go after the infantry. There they are.
Hostile ground fire, right? Ground fire, 2 o'clock.
There they are. Okay, let's fire. Oh. Ah, my poor CPU.
Hostile ground fire at nose.
It's lagging a bit there. So guys, so let's make one more attack run using both of them, like so. I almost forgot to tell you, down here you can see your ammunition counter for the 7.62 and 12.7 millimeter.
Ground fire. 11 o'clock.
Not many of them left. There's a couple of them over there. Oh, lag.
Hostile ground fire straight ahead.
My CPU does not like this. And as you can see, we have done quite a good job over here. So guys, that is how you use the machine gun pods. Now let's switch to the 30mm grenade launcher and reset the mission. So guys, now we are back in a helicopter that carries the 30mm grenade launcher pod. So let's get going with setting it up. Let's remove the seat. Make sure that the auxiliary store lights are on, the sight is on, reg insert and fire control computer. The book says that we should put the weapon selector switch to GM30, but I actually prefer to have it in fixed MG, and I'm going to show you why later. And I also like to have the burst selector mode in long. Oops, like so. And we are going to make sure that our radar altimeter is on, and of course give Petrovich the command to ready the weapons.
Turning off weapons.
Alright. And we're going to have the sync switch to down position, unsync, and the sight mode selector switch to manual. And here are our targets once again. I reset them as well. So let's turn on our fan and let's get going. Alright everyone, now we are approaching our targets. They are right over there. So let's go down. One thing you need to know about grenades is that they are very, very imprecise, and I'm going to show you exactly why. Or how, I'd rather say. I like to keep an altitude of at least 100 meters.
Ground fire straight ahead.
Let's climb a little bit. Taking some hits there.
Ground fire straight ahead.
Alright, let's just pause here. As I previously mentioned, the grenades are very imprecise, and they have like an effective range of like 500 meters. So that means like right here. Right now we are roughly 1200 meters away, and we are going to let the aiming reticle come a little bit above, and we're going to start shooting.
Hostile ground fire in front.
This hurts, this hurts.
Fire straight ahead.
And as you saw, that was a pretty bad attack run. I very rarely use the 30mm grenade launchers because they are so imprecise and they don't really do that much damage. They can be effective against infantry, but that's pretty much it. Now I'm going to show you why I prefer to have it in fixed MG instead of 30. The reason for that is if we have it in a GM30, then we don't get the ranging information. That's pretty much it. So let's try to do an attack run without the ranging information and see how that goes. Let's turn around. Looks like we actually managed to take out the technical down there on our last attack run. Wasn't that bad after all. Alright, let's move in. Let's open fire. Short bursts. There they are.
Ground fire. Straight ahead.
Let's turn it back to fixed MG and let's go for another run. How much ammo do we have left? 220, so still good. As you may have noticed, we started hitting above the aiming reticle when we got closer, and that is because the gun pods are tilted slightly upwards. Let's move in again. Alright, let's open fire. Short burst.
Hostile ground fire. Get close.
We did quite a good job there. Destroyed another truck and some infantry. I know that my marksmanship is terrible right now because I hardly use this weapon. Alright, let's start shooting. Alright, let's have a look here. Not too bad, we got a couple of them. So guys, that is it for this video. As you saw, the weapon is quite hard to aim correctly and it's very imprecise. And truth to be told, I don't really like using it because of that very reason. But I hope you learned something. Please share your tips in the comment section, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.